I've got a new EVSC here in the State of Charge garage, and it is the Iyilo 48 amp Wi-Fi connected smart charger. This is going to be my quick charge 10-minute review of the Iyilo charger. I already posted my long form, full comprehensive review here on State of Charge about a week ago, but my quick charge reviews is a condensed version for those that don't want to watch a 45-minute electric vehicle charger review. So we're going to learn everything you need to know about the Iyilo charger here today in 10 minutes or less. Let's get into it. So let's take a look at what comes in the box. You've got the unit here. It's got a nice long 25-foot cord, very thin cable too, very thin for a 48 amp charger. I like that. That means it's going to be easy to handle. Nice connector here. This is one of my favorite connectors. It's used on other chargers. I believe EVco uses the same one. Very good high quality rubberized grip, metal locking tab. So nice wide thick metal locking tab. So if anything's going to break on a connector, it's going to be this locking tab if you drop it, but having it nice and thick and metal reduces the chance of that breaking. This is the watertight conduit that you would use if you're hardwiring the unit like I'm going to be here. Here's where the wires go into the unit. So we'll attach it, but this will be over the cables to keep a nice watertight connection there. Over here, we've got 5 bolts, expansion bolts if you're going to be mounting it on like a concrete wall. And then we've got 5 drywall anchors if you're going to be mounting it on a drywall. I still recommend trying to find a stud, a metal stud or a wood stud, whatever's in the wall, to give it a nice tight, locking on the wall, because the units are heavy and you might pull on them with the cable. And also 5 washers come with the bolt screws and drywall anchors. This is the installation and user guide. This is a quick installation guide. Right here is the template for the mounting bracket, the 4 holes that need to be drilled so you can put your anchors in. For the mounting bracket, we'll go over how you mount it later. This is kind of just like a marketing thing here, electrify your journey. We have our stickers for our load center. You would put this on the circuit to identify it's a 60 amp charger or a 50 amp, whatever it is. You'd use these stickers on your service panel. These are 2 RFID cards for remote access. You can see on the top here, it has a little picture of remote access. This allows you to lock the charger if it's in public, so nobody can use it except somebody that has this card. If you're running an Airbnb or something like that, and the charger's mounted outside, you don't want the public to be able to use it, just your renters, you'd leave this on the counter inside the Airbnb so they can go out, swipe the card, and charge their car. I like when the chargers have these RFID cards for remote access. Okay, next up, let's take a look at the key features. The Iyilo 48 amp charger costs $359. The dimensions are 8.7 inches by 9.8 inches by 4.4 inches. It can deliver 48 amps, and the power is adjustable from 16 amps up to the full 48 amps. It has a 25-foot cable. It's only available with the J1772 connector. It has a NEMA 4 enclosure. It's capable of power sharing with 2 units. It also has dynamic load management feature. The operating temperature is 122 degrees Fahrenheit to negative 22 degrees Fahrenheit. It's a Wi-Fi connected smart charger. It is ETL safety certified, Energy Star rated. It comes with a 3-year warranty, and it's made in China. So to install the unit, you have to remove those 2 safety screws that are on the side. And once you do that, the mounting bracket slides off the back of the unit. You then use the template to mark off the 4 holes on the wall, and then the unit gets mounted like this with the hooks on the top and the 2 brackets that slide out long ways on the bottom. That's because once the the bracket is on the wall, the unit slides on it and then it hooks down, and these hooks latch onto the top of the unit, and on the bottom you put the 2 screws in, and that secures it tightly to the wall. The 48 amp Iyilo charger is one of the few electric vehicle chargers today that come with heat sensors in the J1772 connector, as well as the NEMA 1450 plug. What happens is if the temperature gets too hot in either one, it will derate or shut off charging. This can prevent potential plug melting and even fires if the NEMA 1450 plug overheats. So as part of my usual testing, I set up an extreme heat test for the NEMA 1450 plug, and the Iyilo worked as stated. Once the internal plug temperature reached 185 degrees Fahrenheit, the unit derated down to 32 amps. And when the temperature reached 203 degrees Fahrenheit, it shut off charging and sent a notification to the app that there was a problem with the plug. That's a great safety feature. The unit then passed all of my other tests, including the extreme heat test for the unit itself, the power out automatic restart test, and cold weather testing with the cable deep freeze pliability test and the frozen connector drop test. State of Charge is powered by Qmerit. After I've helped you decide which electric vehicle charging equipment you're going to buy, follow the link in the description of my videos and let the EV charging installation professionals at Qmerit install it. Okay, so I've been using the Iyilo units now, both the hardwired unit you see here and the plug-in NEMA 1450 unit for about 2 weeks now, and they've performed flawlessly. Every feature on it worked. I tested out all the different features in the app. I tested out the remote access with the RFID card. That worked just fine. The adjustable amperage, everything worked fine on it. So I really can't find very many flaws in this unit at all. If you want to talk about flaws, you'd say that's only available with a J1772 connector. I know a lot of people would like to use a native NACS connector because they figure their next EV, if not the one they own now, has a NACS port. So for those, you would need to use a J1772 to NACS adapter, but then you really can't holster it. So what you need to do then is buy a third-party NACS holster. They're not expensive, they're out there on the market, and then you can holster your unit like that without a problem. But if you want it for J1772, this connector holster that comes integrated into the unit, I like, because it has this tapered edge. So this tapered edge means wherever you put it, this side, you just push it in and it's gonna lock in. Really nice design. The cable at only 14.3 millimeters is a very thin and flexible cable. It did fantastically in our cold weather deep freeze test. One of the best cold weather performing cables that we've ever tested. The connector I really like. It's got this rubberized grip. It's a good, well-made connector. One of the better J1772 connectors on the market. This is not an inexpensive, cheap connector. Iyilo went out and got one of the best ones on the market. Good on them. Nice long 25-foot cable. It's really been a great charger. I've used it to charge many of my electric vehicles over the last couple of weeks. I've used the heck out of it. It's very hard to find faults with this unit. It's going to be one of our top rated units, I believe, once we do all the scoring, which is coming up next. Let's take a look at how well it did on our ChargerRater point-based charger scorecard. In the cost and value category, it scored 23 points. For power and construction, 28 points. In the testing category, 22 points. And in the intelligence category, a whopping 30 points, giving it a grand total of 103 points. And when you translate that to a 5-star rating, it actually scored 5.15 stars out of 5. The highest score we've ever given here on State of Charge. This is an amazing unit at a fantastic price. It's going to be one of our top rated units moving forward. So let's take a look at my hits and misses. For the hits, great price, packed with features, and the cold weather performance was outstanding. For my misses, it has no NACS option. It's only available with J1772 currently. This is a new company. We don't have any track record with them, so we don't know how well the unit's going to last. And the outer plastic case isn't very thick. I'm concerned about it in harsh weather environments, some of the cold weather areas. I don't know if it'll hold up as well as some of the other chargers do. Okay, that's all we have here today for the quick charge review of the Iyilo 48 amp charger. My full review is available here on State of Charge. The video is about an hour long, but I go into detail about all of the features. So if 10-minute quick charge review isn't enough for you, you could watch that full video. There are links to purchase this unit in the description of this video if you so choose to. And if this is your first time here at State of Charge, please hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell so you don't miss any upcoming electric vehicle news and reviews. And as always, thanks for watching.